Hello and welcome to my video. My name is Marissa and today I'm going to be doing a Princess Jasmine inspired makeup look using the Disney Designer Collection by Colourpop, Jasmine's Super Shock Shadow called A Whole New World, and of course Jasmine's lipstick, which is a bright pink. If you want to see how and why I created this look, then keep watching. Hey guys, so the Jasmine look today that I'm doing, we will be starting with eyeshadow with no base on. So yeah, I'm going to put my eyeshadow primer on. We're starting the Jasmine look with eyeshadow because I was just practicing earlier. That's why I have some eyeliner on because I couldn't take it all off. Anyway, there's a lot of fallout with the darker shades in the Disney Designer. It's a Princess Thing palette. So because they're darker shades, the fallout tends to stand out more, so that's why we're starting with the eyeshadow. I plan on making this eyeshadow representative of the song A Whole New World and also of Jasmine's culture, the Arabic culture. I'm going to start out with the shade Grumpy all over the crease in like windshield wiper motions. We're going to be doing a cut crease with this look because when I looked on Pinterest at Arabic type of makeup inspired by Arabic culture makeup, there's a lot of cut creases and winged eyeliners. Next I'm going to take Chip and blend that out along the edges on the top. Also going into the crease with a little bit of the shade Triton just to deepen it up more. So we're going to do a cut crease with the shade A Whole New World. It will look like the night sky from that scene, and I'm very excited. Next up, I'm going to take the shade Abu on a more dense blending brush and put that also in the crease to define it even more. Now Jasmine has almond shaped eyes, so I'm going to try and achieve that with the makeup. But what I'm mainly trying to achieve is the Arabic kind of style. On a brush shaped like this, it's like a packing brush. I'm gonna go in with the shade Magic Carpet along the outer corner and a little bit into the crease too. I'm taking it and pointing it up in an angle to get that almond shape that I see in a lot of the pictures I've looked at Arabic makeup. I'm going to go back in with the brush I used before and blend that out with the shade Juju. Because Juju is a pinky shade and Magic Carpet is purple, so I think they'll blend well together. On the packing brush I just used, I'm going to take Poison Apple and put it before the outside, right here, just to get more purple going on. And make sure to tap off the excess because there's fallout. And I'm using that brush again, and I'm making sure to wipe it off on one of those black sponges in between uses. And going in with Midnight Curfew along the outer corner. Now be kind of careful with this shade because it's black. But we really want that drama of the black shadows gonna give us, so that's why we're using it. I love this shade because of how sparkly it is. It's not just plain old boring black eyeshadow, it's sparkly. I want that. Take it up into the crease more so we'll get that cut crease. Just gonna wipe off some of the fallout I'm getting. That is why we're doing eyeshadow first, because these dark shades are hard to get off. Next up I'm taking the shade Fairy Godmother just because it's pinky colored and putting that like right before the purple. We will cover it up with the Whole New World Super Shock Shadow. I'm just putting it on there as like a base. I really want more of a defined crease at this point, so I'm going to go in with a Boo on a little smudging brush and go along the crease. Ever so slightly going to blend that out with Grumpy. I want more impact of black in the outer corner, so I'm taking that same smudging brush I just used with a Boo, tapping off excess because that black shade will tap off a lot of excess. And putting that in the outer corner and kind of winging it out. Gonna go over that with Magic Carpet again. Wow, this is taking a lot of steps, but it's dramatic. This is what dramatic eyes take. I think we're ready for a whole new world. A whole new... No, don't sing, don't sing, don't sing. I can't sing. I'm gonna take it on my finger to get the most payoff. And like really get my finger in there. And just put it on the lid, like inner corner. It looks like the night sky with the twinkling stars. If I could sing, I'd be singing the song A Whole New World right now. But you don't want me to do that because I cannot sing. Now it's time for the rest of the face. I'm going to quickly do the basics. We're still not done with eyeshadow. We got to do the inner corner and the underside. So I'm just gonna get down with my foundation and primer and concealer and then come back. Hey, so I'm in the middle of completing my basic base makeup. And before I powdered, I needed to do a highlight. And I'm only gonna use this highlight because of the color. If you have a powder highlight that is like similar to this color, you can use that. But I don't have any powder highlight similar to this. And I think this is a good color for Jasmine to be like her kind of highlight color. So that's why I'm using the cream highlight as opposed to powder. You see the color of that highlight? It's like a metallic tan-ish. It's like a metallic light tan. That's how I would describe it. So if you have anything like that, just use that. So before we get into the rest of the base makeup, we're going to finish the lower lid eyeshadow. So first I'm taking the shade Grumpy and blending it all on the lower lid. I'm using Grumpy because that's what I use to start the crease with on the upper lid. Next I'm taking a Boo on a smudge brush and just smudging that along the lash line. Then on a different smudge brush, I'm going in with Magic Carpet and doing the same thing. I'm using this smudge brush as opposed to the other one I just used because this one is less dense. And blending that out. Now I'm taking my denser smudging brush, going in with Midnight Curfew, the black sparkly shade, on the outer corner of the lower lash line and connecting it to the top corner. I'm going to blend out this side a bit more with the color Chip just to blend it out because it's looking a bit not how I want it to look. So next up on this teeny tiny precision smudge brush, I am going with A Whole New World on the lower lash line. Just like mainly the inner corner part, but out a little further than just the inner corner part. I'm gonna put a little bit on the top too. With that same brush on the inner corner, I'm gonna take a mixture of Thingamabob and Prince Charming. And blend it out. This is the eyeshadow so far. Don't worry, we're not done. I mean, maybe you should be worrying that we're not done because it's taken a long time. But all that's next is eyeliner. I'm going to be using 2 eyeliners, a pencil on the waterline and a liquid on the top. Make sure you don't just put it just on the waterline. Smudge it into the lash line too. Because if you just put it on the waterline, it will look not blended out. There is that. Now for the winged eyeliner. It's going to be pretty almond, like upright. I'm going to try to follow the shape of the eyeshadow I created. Let's see how it goes. Now, a lot of Arabic makeup has the eyeliner going all the way into the inner corner, so before I do the wing, I'm going to attempt to bring it into the inner corner. Now, I never do that just because with my eye shape and eyelids, it's kind of hard. So I practiced this morning, which is good, so I think I can do it. I just messed. Oops. I could fix it. Adds to the authenticity, I guess. I don't think it's that bad. I just gotta finish up the outer wing and it will look better. And then connect them. There we go. One wing done. Despite messing up on that inner corner, I think it turned out all right. Just be more patient than me. So next is eyebrows. When I look at pictures of Arabic eyebrows and also Jasmine, they're thick. So I'm using a pomade. This is actually a Amazonian Clay Brown Mousse by Tarte. Close enough to a pomade because I think a pomade will give the best results. I'm just making them dramatic and arched, like angled arched. If you don't have eyebrows that are naturally arched, like angular arched, I would just suggest putting it on the top up here. That is the most important place to get that angle. And then don't round out the corners. The corners, I mean the tails. And then I'm just going to fix my brows in place with a gel. So next we're going to do bronzer. And I'm using Butter Bronzer because it's not quite matte, but it's not too shimmery either. I'm using this, I'm going to use like a lot because Jasmine is bronzy. And the blush she wears is pretty bronzy too. So for blush, I'm going to use a little bit of this L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted just because the shade is peachy. Just to add some color. So I've already done highlighter, the cream highlighter I mentioned earlier. If you didn't do cream highlighter, now is the time to do your powder highlighter. And I use the shade, it's kind of like a champagne metallic. A metallic champagne. So yeah, that's what I used. I'm going to do setting spray real quick and then mascara and then lips and we're done. Now it's time for lips, the final step. Jasmine's Lipstick by Colourpop is a bright pink. This is not my typical color. I was like not into it, but when I put it on the first time I was like, this looks good. So let's see how it looks with this eye look. I'm going to wipe off lip balm the most sanitary way. And here we go. There's the finished look. It's very bold, but that doesn't matter because we are bold people. I think I did a good-ish job representing Jasmine. I have not seen the movie, but I love the song A Whole New World, and I loved the shade of the Super Shock Shadow, so I had to buy it, mainly because I liked the shade. But I tried to do my research when creating this video, so I hope you like it and that I did a good enough job representing Princess Jasmine. Here's a close-up of the finished look. Here's the eyeshadow with the eyeliner. I hope you liked my video and this whole princess series from the Colourpop Disney Designer Collection. This is my last princess that I will be doing, so I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos from me in general, please subscribe, and if you liked this video and you liked this whole series I've done, like it, because that's nice.